All right, so I'm about to do a quick reaction video for my YouTube channel, so go ahead and watch it. But here we go. This is a Ghanaian parent, and it looks like they're at a school, yeah, like a community, how you call it? Oh my God. Like a state board situation. But okay, here goes. This is the video, so this is where they are. So let's go, let's press play. This is in, or what the policy
me
is.
about it, and I want to just make that clear. If there will be a review of the policy in regards to the fact that asking my child could be able to become a transgender, and then a school teacher or somebody else in the school system would help the child to make that decision without going through a parent is actually disturbing.
Listen, one thing Africans will do, they will show up and say their piece. And I am so excited to hear what he has to say. And so far, I'm liking it.
I'm a pastor. I take care of people. Sometimes the temptation is to get caught up in regulation and policies, and we forget that regulation and policies are there to serve people. We're there because of people. You were elected because of people. And I would always respect the great work you do for this county. And I applaud you for it. But
it's a lot of people there. It's a lot of people. And what's he saying? Let's go. Let's get back to it.
I think that policy needs to be looked at again. Because if my 5-year-old is crossing the street, a parental instinct would be, I would never allow the child to cross the street by herself.
Right.
Because the first line of safety for a child is the parent.
True.
And I do believe that we need to go back to those basic things. About, I think a couple of weeks ago, my daughter was sick. They needed to give her some pain medication. They called me, and then they asked me, you need to come here and give the medication yourself. Now, sometimes I sign paperwork for sunscreen, parental, and every simple little thing, there is a parental consent, except this.
See, he just hit it on the head. Every single thing that has to do with children needs a parental control and consent, except this one. Let's continue.
So I'm asking myself, what's going on here?
What is
I
going
see a
on
door
here?
that is being opened for predators who are gradually creeping into the school system to destroy.
Yes.
Your good work will be destroyed. So I ask you to go back and look at policy 443. I would always pray for you and trust that you do a good work. But for this one thing, please reconsider and let's change it, because we...
You know, thank God for this man and him standing up for what he believes in this time. Because the African man is the least man that we hear from, especially when it comes to these topics. They do not participate or express themselves when it comes to homophobia.
Building a society that ought to thrive tomorrow.
When it comes to the LGBTQ, the community, do you get what I'm saying? I don't hear a lot from them. So it's really refreshing to hear from this Ghanaian man who is a father and a pastor. And he's in the middle of the school board right now. And he's expressing himself. And it's beautiful to watch. Let's continue.
And not to create kids who are confused. I am licensed to counsel, and I deal with people every single day. And I realize there are many who are confused. So please, I'm asking you, go back again and look at policy 443 and ask that parents become part of the process, because I do not believe this is right. Thank you.
Next up. Woo!